Hello, this is August 22nd, 2016. I've just spent the weekend at the hospital. I have been having problems walking. My steps are rather mechanical, almost like the Tin Man not getting quite enough oil in his legs. My hands work just fine. Um, and I just want to talk about my experience in the hospital. I was treated well. So at the hospital I was at, I had attentive nurses and doctors. Uh, Seemed like a week, even though I was only in there for Friday, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday till about 5. They wanted to run tests, an MRI, a C scan, to rule out maybe something like a stroke or a diabetes or something along that line. Um, Halfway through my stay there, that was ruled out. Everything else on me is working well. But what we come to find out is my cerebellum, that is the lower part of the brain near the brainstem, uh, over the years has atrophied. That part of the brain controls motion, balance, and it can even affect vision. Although my vision hasn't been compromised, it is something that uh, they recommend physical therapy for, uh, possibly working my legs to make them more active. Possibly that could offset some of the atrophy. I don't believe that I can fully regain full motion. If I can regain a certain sense of balance, I'll be happy with that. Um, they're talking about me possibly with disability, and that would mean the end of working as I know it, but the time off from time disability starts to be able to go back to school and pursue that and possibly get a desk job. That's something that honestly I've been kind of wanting to do. So in some ways, I think God is has been sending me a message that you're getting to an age where you need to slow down, and I want to do something where I can help other people. Uh, I don't want to be someone who's just collecting a check from the state or the government and not passing on the benefit of my experience. And part of the effect that's going on with what's going on with me is due to decisions I made when I was younger, when I was drinking. Um, the condition I have is known as ataxia, ataxia, which is appropriate because that's the way I like to approach life, although sometimes it may have seemed misguided. But I believe I am not going to get discouraged. Uh, God must have a plan for me. I can walk, I just can't walk the way I used to. If I can get to a certain level of balance where I can have a certain amount of mobility and getting some schooling behind me and be able to help people understand that substance abuse can sometimes cause us as time goes on, and it can affect you later on in age when, when you're in your 20s, you say, oh, what do I care when I go older? I want to have fun now. Well, it's something of the idea of what I was thinking way back when I was drinking, having fun. But now I have the benefit of my knowledge of my life experiences, and I feel like I can pass those on. And now I feel my ability to be mobile and to be involved, uh, possibly being taken away from me. That is not appealing to me because since I started going back to school, this is what I want to do. Dealing with issues of grief, which in previous videos I've talked about the loss of my father at a young age, alcoholic at really age 16, and quitting at 26, and then having a bout with depression for about 4 years. Um, People who suffer from grief, depression, or substance abuse, I feel like I have something to offer them because I have been there myself. I have wanted to hurt myself in a way that would have ended my life. I'm grateful that I didn't. My life cannot be as I envisioned it to be because I did not have the drive or the persistence to do so. But I do believe that my voice of experience can possibly help others. It's not going to help everyone because everyone's going to have their own idea. But if I can help as many as I can somewhere along the way, that's what I want to do. And I am not going to give up. I was born in the middle of a flooded, in a flooded, blacked out hospital, and my dad saw me being birthed with instruments, and I had two black eyes, and first thing he said was, "This guy's a fighter." Well, that was told to me at a young age, and now I have, in recent years, embraced it because I believe everyone has to be something of a fighter, even the way the world's going. You can't expect the world to just hand you things. You sit idly by and wait for it to happen, it won't. But when you take charge and jump in there and show what you're capable of and what you can do, many times you'll be the one that gets the opportunity. But using drugs or wallowing in self pity, those won't get you anywhere. And that's, I've had that reinforced all my life. I've had a few great examples. I met many years ago Jim Valvano. I befriended a Bob Probert, and I became aware of many things he did that were not in the public light. The important thing is sometimes you do things because you want to do them, not because you want recognition. I've done those sort of things, and I want to continue doing those sort of things. I want someone to be able to see something that I'm doing and understand that I'm doing it not for the benefit of myself, but for the benefit of someone else. Because I talk about recovery and being in jams and having dealt with suicidal thoughts and overcoming depression and learning to cope in a world where my father wasn't around. Those are things that people have to understand. Life is so fragile, it can end at any moment. And you can think you have the world by the ass, and all of a sudden, tragedy can strike, or just life, and your life is over and you need to brass cheeks. The important thing is to sidestep a lot of things that are here in life that will mislead you, misguide you, be it alcohol, be it drugs, the pursuit of being educated and educating others along the way, lifting other people up. That's what's important. I've had many people help me. I mentioned Bob Herbert, I mentioned Jim Valvano. I have people, to me, regular everyday people like Sean Baligian and guys like Kurt David. Who've encouraged me at times when I had no one to encourage me. Encouragement, being encouraging, there's not much that left in this world. Sometimes people think you're not being sincere when you say these things. What's important? I'm okay. I am very understanding that I'm closer to the end. I am the beginning. And maybe some little thing, some little piece, someone can add to what they need, can give them a better life, give a greater understanding of the world when they feel like the world isn't understanding them. Sometimes I've had things happen years after I've had an encounter with somebody, and I go, that person knew how to do it. And I tried to mimic as best I could the way that I thought they were successful. It's important that we remember the past, but not live there. History is an important teacher to let us leap forward to the future, to leap forward to the present and create a future that's closer to what we want to be. And I had some of the foundation, and over the years, taken me time to piece it together because I had no idea. Now I have a better idea. Now I'm closer to the end than the beginning. Some people, they have everything fall in place. I'm not one of those people. But I feel like everything's fall in place enough for me to pass this on in order to give someone else an opportunity to enrich their life. It's important to understand that doesn't last forever, and you know, to make it last as long as it can, because there's so many good things in this world. I am enriched by my family, with the friends I do have, and the friends that I've made on Facebook. Though I may seem like a bulb turning into a china shop, appreciate each and every one of you. You enrich my life, and I try to tone down my crazy a little bit. At the heart of it, I'm a good person. And I like to try and do good by other people and support people and encourage, because there's so little of that in this world. You know, I could have something bad happen to me in the next half hour, 45 minutes. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I pursue and chase after everything that I want to for as long as I can and not give up. And things may seem hard for a moment, but if you keep plugging, it changes. Drama always changes. And hopefully the drama changes to a good drama. But, you know, things I've had, the people that have come into my life that have toned down my anxiety in many ways, or given me the courage to step forward to make changes in my life that I was fearful of. To me, that's important. And if you have somebody who just plants a seed by saying something, and somewhere along the line, oh yeah, it was right, maybe you change. Maybe it turns into something that's better for you. I appreciate the good and the bad people that come into my life. I've learned to accept even the bad because it's taught me lessons. The good had lifted me higher than I probably would have been. And the things that didn't affect me, or at least didn't involve me, gave me wisdom to either follow or not follow those paths. But I'm grateful for everything. Thank you.